In May of 2016, we travelled to New York to create a short documentary, really a type of oral history, about the unfolding presidential election. As outsiders, we wanted to capture a snapshot of the city's mood, a sort of portrait of how people were feeling about the divisive election, and in particular, Donald Trump's spectacular and surprising rise to prominence.
I think he's a good candidate for the times, but...
Donald Trump needs to get out of politics, that's what I think. That's not your job. You need to get somebody to work for him, because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
I never thought it would get this far.
What do I think about Donald Trump? I think he's entertaining. I think I would vote for him over Hillary Clinton because she's really daggy. That's it.
I think Mr. Trump is an excellent businessman, but this country needs a president, someone who has the heart of the people and know the needs of the people. And I don't think he knows that because he's rich.
I'm a Muslim lady. So he be talking about the immigrant Muslim, when he be leader, all Muslims have to get out of here, leave the United States. So that's not fair. The leader, you want to be a leader, you have to be helping people, everyone, no matter religion or color. United States, America is a freedom country for everyone.
We went to New York to make a film about the election of 2016, about Donald Trump, and we spoke to lots of amazing people from all sides of the political spectrum, but with only one exception, no one would appear on camera who supported Donald Trump. So the resultant film we made appeared very one-sided, even though we'd gone trying to create a much more neutral piece to reflect America's moods. But in a lot of ways, that was our greatest success. We failed to capture the mood in America, we failed to capture the pro-Trump sentiment, but that silence was what mattered, because it was the silence, that surprise that so many of us felt when Donald Trump got elected. That was what our film captured, even if we didn't mean to capture it, and even if we didn't know we captured it at the time.
"2016 will go down as probably the most significant year to date of this century. So much change has happened, none perhaps more important than the election of Donald Trump in the United States. And our roles as historians is to document that, to provide evidence and sources for us and for other historians now and in the future, to try and comment on, understand and interpret why these things have happened. And what's also significant is that we take our cameras and we document different people from all different walks of life and their experiences and their relationship with the election of Trump, their experience with things like Brexit and the elections that are happening across the European continent.
I'm not sure what will happen to the country. We're a country built on immigration, so I'm not sure what's going to happen for a country that's based off of immigration. It's going to be a little scary for people to come in and for immigrants that are already here, so I'd be a bit worried about it.
As an immigrant myself, he does come from immigration family, and how can you speak behalf of, how can you do to people who come from other country? And what he wants to do, I strongly disagree about it.
America is built up of a coalition of different kind of people. It's not a white America. It's America is it's meant to be diverse, and it's meant to hold all these different these cultures together. So when you kind of put like white versus black or Spanish, it gets away from what America is.
My parents are immigrants. My dad's a refugee. He left the USSR. To me, this is exactly what they were looking to escape.
What would happen if Donald Trump won the presidential election? We'd all be slaves. He'd have us. He doesn't like Mexicans. He doesn't like women. He doesn't like Muslims. What he's not saying, but saying between the lines, is that he doesn't like black people either. So you cannot cancel out any one culture or another, because America is a melting pot. So his ideas are just ridiculous, categorically ridiculous. And I think that he knows he'd get into a lot of trouble and it'd be over for him if he says what he really thinks, which is he doesn't like people who aren't rich. If you're not rich, then you're not on Donald Trump's radar. So that means the rest of us, the 99% of us, will be probably eating out of garbage cans if we left Trump to be our president. He's the biggest asshole in New York.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Yes, I agree with him.
If they were really outraged, they would have fixed the problem before it became a problem. So people are going to sit pretty. They might revolt a little bit, they might rebel, but I don't think they're going to do anything too drastically. But, and because of that, we'll see what happens.
What I know the background of them, I don't like it. It's garbage.
I think this is not only happening in the United States, it's probably happening around the world in many democracies that are going through changes.